I've figured out their direction, or at least I've figured out one's direction. Thank goodness. I don't feel like I'm going so crazy anymore. I thought I really was when I heard calling from here, but look at this. What an exciting way to start our morning. One Birmingham boy, one very confused Birmingham boy. You can see how he's pacing about backwards and forwards. He can't quite decide which way he's going to go. He's smelling. What is he sniffing? He's found something to sniff. Hello, boy. I suspect that there might be another male somewhere around us. The reason I suspect that is there's actually, from where I'm sitting, I can see two other vehicles sitting on the Triple M boundary. There we go. One of the Birmingham boys. I'm just going to call this in on the Game Drive channel, just because. Stations 1 Medora Ngala on the Balanites Triple M junction. Animal is static for now. What's he doing? He's found something that obviously smells very interesting. It looks like he wants to actually roll in it. Yep. He's actually scraping the smell onto himself. That is wonderful. Rubbing his cheek on the grass and the leaves. Look at that. I'm sure that is the scent of one of the other Birmingham boys. That has scent marked, and now he is rubbing himself in it. And as a result, that's one of the reasons why he has, hello, gorgeous, flies fluttering about him. Oh, my word, look at that. Absolutely covered in them. And he's having a wonderful time. Oh, there's the second Birmingham boy. Dave, if you look to your left along the road, right behind the tree that's in your way, there's 3. Awesome. Fantastic news. So exciting. And they're going to call. I'm going to be quiet. How amazing is this for a way to start our morning? I really thought they were going to call, but it looks as though they're going to come and greet this other Birmingham boy. Oh, there's the gentleman with the limp walking at the back. They've been in the wars, these guys. Oh, Dave, come here. They're going to do their head rub. Look at that. Look at that injury on his stomach. Cuddling each other. Oh. What happened to you, boy? Here comes the third. He's going to join in with the close bonding. Can you hear them purring to each other? Flopping down. A pile of male lions. What a way to start off the day. So exciting. I'm very chuffed. These boys have definitely been in the wars, though. There's our gentleman with the limp, who is the one with his foot sticking up. And then there's also now, from what I can see, this male in front of us has got a fairly injured stomach. I mean, it's not too serious. That's going to heal up very quickly. Look at them. Look at them having an amazing time in whatever is terribly smelly on the grass. Look at them. Isn't that fascinating? There's something there that smells absolutely wonderful to them, that they are loving, they are rolling in. And Mildred, you were saying that your cats do this on catnip, or react like this to catnip. Yes, big cats react exactly the same way to catnip. It's something that's been trialed with leopards, and something that we considered doing once just to see how the very, very wild leopards around the farmlands that we used to work in would react. We never did it in the end. We decided that we wouldn't sort of expose or put catnip in a way that it could be an exotic species. Sorry, I'm just going to let these lions do their thing for a moment because this is fascinating. This is absolutely awesome. You can hear them purring. I'm going to be quiet so you can listen. I completely agree, James Richards, which is why I'm staying fairly quiet for now, because I think this kind of sighting speaks for itself. Just to listen to them butting heads and rolling around. James Richards has said 3 Birmingham boys. It's so long since we've had a sighting like this. And absolutely, Karen, I completely agree. Their manes have filled out tremendously since I last saw them. James, this is the first time I've seen 3 Birmingham boys, or more than 1 Birmingham boy, in probably about, for me personally, probably about 3 months. 4 months even. Look at them looking down the road. Something's attracted their attention. Let's just be quiet for 1 moment. Oh, lost interest. This is such an incredible sighting. I wonder what it is that they are loving about this patch. Look at them all looking off to the north of them. Where are you off to, boy? Don't go west again. Come this way. The ladies are calling east, not that way. Sorry, everyone. Hold on 1 moment. Standing by. You're more than welcome to. Best approach is either from Ballinites or Impala Road. We're on that little triangle at the junction of Ballinites and Impala Road. Animals are static. We've got 3 Madoras now. That's affirmative. He's scent marking and scratching his paws, adding to their territorial markings. Here's that affection again. Liz, you were wondering if perhaps they're rolling in, gently boys, they were rolling in buffalo dung. It's a possibility, but I think actually, to be completely honest, Liz, I think what's more likely is that it's the scent marking of the other two boys in this coalition. So for new viewers, meet the Birmingham boys. Hello, you're going to come right up next to us. Checking you out, Dave. How was that? What an awesome feeling first thing in the morning. What a special moment. When a lion walks past you like that and when it looks at you like that, there are no words to describe exactly that feeling. Where as soon as they look into your eyes, we've got such a gut response, and we all have it as humans. Yes, perhaps we're more used to it than others, but nevertheless, it never fails to affect us. He hasn't carried on walking, by the way. He's actually sitting down in the road, but right behind us, so we'll keep an eye on him, but for the moment, we'll stay looking at these two that have been rolling in the scent marking. As I said, I think it's the markings of the other two Birmingham boys that came through here earlier, or possibly even urine from the females. But lions are like that. They will rub themselves and lie down in almost anything, from hyena scat to wild dog scat. Anything like that will be something that attracts them. And when we first arrived, that gentleman who is now lying down, he was particularly fascinated with this particular patch of grass. They didn't phlegm and grimace, which makes me think it might not have been the female scent that attracted them. And it immediately brings to mind when I first got my dog, when she was still very, very young, and I was teaching her about the presence of lions because she lives in an open camp without fences. And we were following lions, and we watched them do exactly what these lions have done, which is roll themselves in something. I can't remember exactly what it was. And after the lions had left and moved away, I put her out of the vehicle to just have a sniff. It was amazing how instinctively she was absolutely terrified of that smell. I had to teach her. I had to teach her that lions were around. She needed to know, and she survived because of it, standing by. But it was a very interesting experience. Copy. Just guiding your horse into the sighting. Look at all of those flies. Interesting how they've all congregated around one male. Now, from what I understand, every time I use the Game Drive channel, it's interfering a little bit. So what I'm going to do very quickly is I'm just going to ask Brent to take control of this particular sighting, because it is going to get fairly busy, I think. I love it when they do that. Tucking their chins under to wash their chests. And yes, those manes have filled out completely. The lion's coming back on your left, Dave. Awesome. He's also got a bit of a limp. In fact, I'm not sure if this is the gentleman that did have the limp initially, or if two of them are limping. I think it's actually a different male. I think the one at the back, or now the one in the middle, is the one with the serious limp, Birmingham boy number 2, and that the one in the back also has a limp for different reasons. But I've actually almost lost track now. Look at him scent marking. This is awesome. Let's keep our fingers crossed that they're going to call. And I'm going to speak softly now. There's another vehicle with us, so I don't want to disturb their sighting either. And moving off towards the west again. I don't think... Oh, I'm covered in spider webs this morning. I don't think he's going to go too far. I think he's actually going to return to these two and stay with them. I'm really hoping, though, that they do call, because the set of lions that we were listening to earlier were definitely calling that area. Now, I just need to pop onto the Game Drive channel and manage this sighting. So while I do that, just because of the interference, let's jump onto the back of Brent's vehicle.